Gio, thanks again for taking time to chat with us before the semifinal match against Philadelphia. These interviews are coming fast and furious with only 3 days in between games. How are you and your team feeling right now heading into the semifinals?
We feel great. We feel content that we have been able to continue to move forward in this tournament. And we knew that each game was going to be very difficult. Our group stage was going to be difficult. And we've been progressing game by game, understanding, that we get a plan in place that we have to execute. And we have to stay united and calm to make sure that we go one step at a time. So we were able to get now to the semis, and now we have another big challenge, another good team that we're going to play against. Philadelphia has been playing very well, so we expect a good game as well.
Against New York City in the quarterfinals, you guys conceded first for the first time this tournament. What did it show you about your team that you were able to come back and win 3-1?
Yes, I think one of the things that the team has shown is having patience, tranquility, believe in what we're doing, and we don't get frustrated easily. So I think we showed it against Cincinnati, and then I think even more so this game, which we have to trail from a PK, a little questionable. But we understood that was what happened. We have to now continue to move forward, and the team show a great resiliency that I think is where the team is right now. Very, strong mentally and ready to perform.
I want to ask you about Andy Polo's goal. Did you know he had that in him?
Actually, we have been practicing, the few days before some finishing, and he was doing that finishing, and it looked pretty good. He scored a couple of goals like that. But it was great. The first touch that he had in the game, coming inside and believing in himself and putting the ball in there. I mean, Polo is starting to show more what he shows in practice on a constant basis, and I think it's great that he was able to contribute that way in an amazing goal. And then the dance was pretty good as well.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you about how do you rate the dance?
Quite fun. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
There you go. Now you guys are one of 4 teams left there. You kind of just said as you sat down off camera, it feels empty. We talked about that as the tournament's gone on. What does it feel like there at the Wide World of Sports at Disney with just 4 teams left?
It feels calm. It feels good. I think one thing that is still gives me the feeling is it feels very much like 2018 in the sense that the guys still feel fresh. They still feel that we have something to achieve in here, and we have this feeling. But definitely the hotel is pretty much empty and is very calm, and so it's an interesting situation. For where we came from when we arrived, 26 teams. Now to 4, very proud of the accomplishment so far of the guy, and right now we have another big challenge in front of us.
One of those 4 teams, the challenge in front of you guys, the Philadelphia Union. What have you made of them? What challenges do they pose to you?
Yeah, they have shown a lot of commitment. They have good, interesting players. They all committed to what they have to do as a group. They haven't had easy matches. They have faced, some top teams. I think, the game against New England, against Orlando, those type of matches, even Miami sometimes in some moments, they were all difficult. But they have a fight spirit all through every single match, and that's what we can expect, and I think they changed a couple of things from last year. That I think made the team an interesting team. I think a few additions have made the team be stronger, and they have a belief as much as we have a belief as well. So it's going to be a good game. I'm sure that it's going to be very competitive.
We look forward to it. The semifinal of the MLS is back tournament. Again, the turnaround is quick. Wednesday night for you guys. Gio, thanks for taking the time before that match.
Always a pleasure.